here on RUM and we're just heading into Kinloch. I'm going to show you around the main settlement. We're here outside the RUM Visitor Centre. We're just going to have a quick look inside. Here in the Visitor Centre there's a load of information for visitors to see. Information about the shearwater, the eagles, the rumpanies and the golden eagles and the red deer. They also do a species list by day in different locations, which is good. And they run daily events and often they leave from here. This is the Isle of Rum on a map. We are here in the visitor centre. This is where we arrive on the boat, and this is where the main settlement is on the island. There's routes going off to the various parts of the island. We've spent a lot of time around the Loch of Screesort, which is here, around the coast here, unsuccessfully looking for otters. We've also been down to Harris, which is a great place to see most of the wildlife that RUM has to offer. We wild camped down here one night, really good night. We've been up to Bloodstone Hill in search for sea eagles and golden eagles, and we've been up to Kilmorey, which is the main centre for the red deer research project. It's an area where they don't cull any of the deer, and therefore you can get quite close to the deer with a bit of careful stalking. This is the campsite where we spend most of our 10 days. There's a sink, a little shelter, and a few picnic benches and an area to make a fire. Very, very cosy.
Hello. It's been interesting. It's been fun. It's been exciting. Brilliant 10 days on the Isle of RUM. Had a good group of people. And the scenery and the weather has just been incredible throughout the 10 days. Of course, the first day was a bit rainy. But apart from that, we've had glorious sunshine. I mean, you can see, I'm just burning from the sun. And I think a few others are as well. I'm sitting here now in Kinloch Bay. Tide's gone down, so I'm just enjoying a nice cuppa of rich tea biscuit. Tea has been the best thing on this trip. Just having cup after cup after cup just keeps you nice and warm. It's brilliant. I have to say, we've been going to the shop a lot while we've been here, getting rich tea biscuits and chocolate. So much chocolate. Oh, and going to the pub, and the people here are absolutely incredible. They're so friendly. I've met some really interesting people.
What I'm looking for is kind of oval shaped holes. I'm looking for holes exactly like this here. Get a response. No, one got away.
Ah, crap! What's he doing down there?
Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll find a massive one that we can eat. Wash him. This, I believe, is a shore crab, but I've been wrong a lot. And he was under the sand, so maybe it's a sand crab or something. But You'll have a very powerful bite, very powerful pincers. Go on, have a pinch on that. Not letting go of that. Got to be very quick with these. And there we go. Clam. That's what I'm after. Loads of really good meat in there. And at low tide, you can collect them. Sprinkle a bit of salt over their holes and they come up a little bit. And then you have to dig very, very quickly because they pull themselves back down with this foot that comes out of this end here. And collect enough and we should have a nice breakfast.
I believe them to be pond skaters. I'll have to check later. But they are on top of the water in a pond skatery fashion. Beautiful, just beautiful. Tiger moth caterpillar, right here, on this stick.
It's been really fun. I don't think I've ever laughed so much on an expedition, and that's thanks to Harry and John making me laugh all the time. It would have been very difficult without them, and in return I think I've tried to be a little bit of a mother hen to the boys in the group. I've constantly worried about Bruno's wet feet and about the organisation of the hut which we've been residing in. I've been organising it until a few days ago when I gave up and let the mess take over everything. So that's going to take the boys quite a while to clean out. I think the trip's been amazing. We've been really, really lucky with the weather. It's just been incredible, unbelievable really, that it's just been sunny pretty much the whole time.
I think it was Aristotle who said, Ravens are like the garbage cans of the sky.
But was it not? Place though. Yeah.
We've just stopped for a break on our way to Girdle to get our bearings, and we've just spotted some deer up ahead of us. Harry's just gone and chased them off.
We've just walked past this fork here, past these two bridges, and we're just going to make our way to the third bridge here and make our way onto this path, which will eventually take us to Girdle here. Should take us about another hour.
We are in Harris, which is across the other side of the island from Kinloch. It's amazing here. We've just spent a night out sleeping by a massive bonfire which we built from all the driftwood down here. We have woken this morning at about 6 and there are goats on the beach, Highland cows. The RUM ponies have come down to say hello. It's really, really nice and we're getting some really good footage and some good photographs.
The beach has just been invaded by lots and lots of Highland cows, so I'm going to go and film them now and hopefully they'll be friendly towards me.
Up the coastline to see if we can see any otters or anything. We've got quite a nice vantage point from here, and as we've sat down in amongst the grass or this alpine, there are loads of bones. It's like a fish vertebrae, some leg bones of some description.
I had a few good experiences, wild camps on Harris. That was really cool. Maybe I shouldn't have made the bonfire that big. Got quite hot. I think I burnt my arm slightly. I've seen pond skaters, caterpillars, some birds, goats, Highland cows, ponies. The locals are really, really friendly. Got an interview tomorrow with Sandy and his wife to do with the community trust and the craft shop. Got a bow saw off Sandy to cut up some wood. Chainsaw Dave is really, really cool. Got the firewood for the bonfire for Ben's birthday last night off him. They're really, really helpful. Zappa's a cool dog. I've really enjoyed just relaxing, taking pictures at my own leisure, having the freedom to go where I want on the island, when I want, find what I'd like to find, as if I find it.
So it's about 8:30 in the morning and we're about to go back to the otter hide to see if we can see any otters. We're in the woodland, which was planted by the family that owned the island. And if you look down here, there's some wood sorrel, which is edible, and you can tell it's wood sorrel because when you eat it, it tastes just like apples. It's really good. Might put that on some salad later. Two most essential bits of kit for coming into a hide: binoculars, so you can see what's out there, and a mirror, so you can check that your lip gloss isn't smudged. Well, we're at the otter hide now. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We've been looking for about 15 minutes and there's been nothing yet. There has been some disturbance down on the beach in the form of a small child throwing rocks. So I think we'll wait a few more hours and see if anything turns up.
Okay, right. We've got dinner here, a nice freshly caught sea trout from the bay, and I'm also going to, whilst preparing it, talk about rum and my experiences on rum so far. I'm just going to make an incision here. All you need is a sharp knife, and there we go. Get in there. Okay. Yeah, so having a great time. Locals are great. Food's great. Everything's great, basically. Ooh, yeah. Look at all that. It all just comes out with a tug. There we go. Loving it. We've been in the tavern most nights. We celebrated Ben's birthday last night, which was a jolly time. And we've got Bruno fishing off the rocks to my left for more food, because this will only suit one person really. And where shall I start? Species list. We've all seen some form of eagle. Golden eagles have shown themselves near the peninsulas of the bay. White-tailed sea eagles have been seen. What else? Otter. We've had a sighting of an otter on the far hand side of the bay over to the left. Plenty of herons, plenty of oyster catchers, sandpipers, curlews, and deer obviously is also what we're here for. Goats. So we've had an absolutely club time. Right, I think that's all. I'll just cut this thing here, which looks like it's some kind of a pipe, but we won't know. And basically, that's a prepared fish. Check it out.
I've just fitted the 400mm on, so we're ready to go photograph some deer. They've just gone over these dunes in the background here. Tucked my trousers into my socks because there are plenty of ticks in the high grass. So let's see what we can get. We've got deer just over the next ridge. Deer over the next ridge. There's about 2 males I can see. Big herd of females. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and sneak over the top and then go over the next ridge and see what we can get. Okay, we've got all the females sitting just over there. They're lying down, they have no idea that we're here. The only downfall is that we've got the wind coming straight in from the sea going straight in towards them. So just gotta hope that they don't smell us. And you can just see them just through there. Just look at it. Look at them out there. There's one. There's a stag right there. Just to the right. Third deer from the right. One's moving off. And the second from the right now. You can just see his antlers.
So it's our last day on RUM and we're getting the ferry later tonight. Been here for 10 days and it's been amazing, and I'm sure everybody else has said that as well, but it's been a really good learning experience for all of us to be somewhere where there's abundant wildlife, fantastic opportunities for stills photography and moving image as well. It's been really enjoyable and a learning curve in as much as you can plan these things as much as you can and lay down sort of what you're going to do day by day, and then you get here and situations change and you speak to the locals and they tell you, oh, don't go to Girdle, go to Harris, there's more goats at Harris. So you go to Harris and there are hundreds of goats, there are loads of red deer, there are Highland cows and RUM ponies everywhere. So yeah, there's only so much you can prepare for, but it's been good overall.
Take the camera.
I think I'm finished.